Welcome everybody. My name is John O'Hardy, your advisor for all things residential, and today I have a special guest, a friend of mine, Alex Cantaboni. He is the owner of Safe Pro Pest, and we will be discussing springtime pest maintenance.
Awesome. Glad to be here.
You ready?
Oh yeah, I'm
Sure? All right. So what pest problems should homeowners be aware of and ready for as the weather begins to get warmer?
Obviously, we get a lot of spiders, ants. Ants are very common. They're coming out of the overwintering process. You know, they've all been hiding over the winter and they come out. So wasps, termites, we get a lot of those calls.
Okay. So a lot of insects in the springtime.
Correct.
Okay. And what can homeowners do to help alleviate these problems for themselves?
The number one is removing leaf clutter around the house, out of your gutters, get those flushed out and cleaned up. Number two is cutting back the trees from touching the house. A lot of ants will crawl up and then over and get into the roof and into your house.
Makes sense.
Lowering the soil about 2 to 3 inches from the brick line so you can kind of prevent termites or at least do a good visual inspection.
Okay.
And number four is probably caulking, sealing around doorways, window seals, plumbing, and weather stripping.
Perfect. Good advice. See, so then if somebody lives near a creek or a lake, a body of water like a pool, what is it that they can do? Or is there any extra?
Well, if the creek or the lake is yours, you can buy some larvicide or some mosquito dunks and throw them in there and make sure that the water doesn't attract mosquitoes. If it's public, you need to call the city, ask them to do that for you. Just making sure that the water isn't stagnant is the number one thing.
Okay.
Same with the pool. Just make sure you got chlorine in there and your filters and stuff are running. You're good to go.
So when should somebody come and look for somebody to do pest control maintenance like Safe Pro Pest?
Well, we have two types of clients. One is a preventative measure. So we come out and treat the inside and the outside of the house before you have a problem. Those are my favorite because now you don't have an issue, right? And then we have the second type of client that just waits until there is a problem. It's not that they want an issue, but they'll come home. There'll be ants on the kitchen counters, spider crossing the living room, and they'll call us out as a kind of an urgent call. Hey, I want this taken care of right now. So those are our two favorite times. So preventative and post, but we take care of emergencies as well and just eliminate all the insect problems.
Okay, that makes sense. So if somebody were to want to do preventative maintenance on a 3,000 square foot regular suburban house, how much roughly would it cost?
So we are a company that quotes over the square footage of the house, and basically around 3,000 square feet is anywhere between $90 to $100 every 3 months. Okay. If you like to budget on a monthly basis, $30 to $40 a month. Okay. That does include the inside, the outside, the yard, and fire ants as well.
Okay. Okay, perfect. And then, so you come out on a quarterly basis. Yes. And then if you see any problems, then you can come out sooner than that, like on a warranty kind of deal.
Yeah, and it never rains in Texas, right? So sometimes we'll come out and do a service, and then the product just doesn't last as long. So 3 or 4 weeks later, a spider comes in or ants come in. So it's part of our guarantee. As long as you're on service with us, we come out there, no questions asked, and retreat the house at no charge. Okay,
perfect. Well, thanks for your time. Again, my name is John O'Hardy, your advisor for all things residential, and this is Alex Cantaboni, owner of Safe Pro Pest. Both of our information will be provided immediately following this video. If you have any comments or questions, we'd love to hear from you and help you however we can. Thanks.
Thank you.